guys, I wanted to do a review very quickly while I'm waiting for the sunrise of this camera bag that I recently purchased, well, a few months ago. This is the Thule Aspect DSLR camera bag. I actually really like it. There are a couple things that I don't like, and I'll get to those later. But overall, this has been a great camera bag. So I'll just quickly go over the features out here, and then when I'm back home, I can go into more detail. So this is a side access backpack. Tons of different configurations that you can do. You can even pop this thing out to have access throughout the whole bag. If you were going to travel and you were only taking one camera or something like that. There's another side pocket here that you can put just random stuff in, gloves, headlamp. That's what's in there right now. The top is another access point to a very large pocket. There's a mesh pocket here where I put like batteries and stuff like that. I currently have my drone bag in here, so I just keep that in there at all times, and then that adds more compartments for batteries and the controller and all that stuff. But even with that, there's plenty of extra room. There's more pockets for organizing stuff back here, key clips, plenty of stuff like that. On the side here, there is a laptop sleeve along with like a tablet sleeve back there. And this is actually quite large. You could easily fit a 15-inch laptop in there, probably even 17. But that might be pushing it. Let's see. The hip belt has pockets, these stretchy pockets in them, which is perfect for your lens cap. That I love. I always put it in there. Going around to the other side, this is like a water bottle / tripod pocket. And this is my largest complaint about this pack. This strap, if you're gonna use it to put your tripod in, which most people would, this thing needs to be like up here, because your tripod, I have like one of the smallest tripods you can get, and it still feels like it's kind of floppy because it's secured only down at the bottom. So that's why I have this like wire twisty tie thing that I just wrap around it really quick, and that keeps it really secure when you're hiking through the bushes and stuff like that. So you can put a decent sized water bottle in here, but don't expect to get anything too big. Like your typical hydro flask probably would be pushing it. Side access is awesome. Oh, there's another mesh pocket right here, which I don't really like. I wish they would add more like padding right there, because most of the time my camera's right here with the screen, and if I put anything hard in there, it's going to be hitting the screen. So I would like if that was padded, because it's just thin mesh. But like SD cards, stuff like that, that's fine. When you're accessing the camera, they've added this contour to the shoulder harness to help with that. The hip belt is also very comfy. I keep it on, it's removable. But yeah, I keep it on because a lot of the time I'm just hiking through this crap, and it's snagging and all that stuff. So that's why I keep it on. And that's pretty much the general idea of this pack. It's got a nice big carry handle here. The pads are awesome. It's very comfortable. Lots of airflow here. It also stands up, right? Like if you put it on the ground, it stands up pretty well because you got a big flat here. But because of that, it doesn't compress well. Like that's all you're gonna get, but that's what you expect out of a camera bag. Lots of good protection here. The bottom's padded. Everything's padded very well. So yeah, that's the general overview. I'll go into more details, most likely. We'll see, you'll find out in a bit.
This is a very durable backpack. You can see I've scuffed this up a bunch, thrown it on the ground. It looks like ripstop. Honestly, it's really hard to tell. If anything, I had to guess that this is a fake grid. But either way, it's very durable. The zippers are nice and big, very easy to operate with one hand.
Alright, so the harness is actually quite comfy. The pads are nice and large. You don't get any pressure points. Let's see, the one complaint I do have about this harness are the buckles. They're like very wide, they're not tapered at all. So it's a bit of a hassle to get it in. I know it's really nitpicky and whatnot, but it is just a little bit harder than the ones that have the tapered entry. So anyway, other than that, yeah, everything feels good. If you adjust it to your if you adjust the shoulder straps with the tripod in it and then you take the tripod out, it feels like it's a little lopsided, but I feel like pretty much every backpack does that. So yeah, that's the harness. I'm gonna see if I can do this with one hand and show how the access is. Pretty much what you would expect from a side entry pack, and this contour goes kind of right to keep it on your shoulder easier. It does slightly start to slide off, but it's not that common. If I'm like kind of moving around, like if I start walking, it starts to slide off, but if you're just there, you can just